What's up, Instagram fam? You're not on Instagram, you're on YouTube. What's up, YouTube? Ben Price here from Vominos Vans, back at you guys with another video. We are finally getting back into build vlogging, and I'm really excited about this one because this is our production model. And what that means is that we're gonna start cranking these bad boys out. No more custom builds, no more measuring every single cut that we make, every single cabinet that we make, every little piece of upholstery and everything. No more measuring. We measure once, we build a file, cut it all off of a CNC machine, and that way we can serve more of you guys. We can drop our labor prices, we can reduce our lead times, we can just do so many more things now. There's actually another really big reason why we're going into production and trying to pump these out a lot faster than, say, custom projects are. But we'll talk about that more at the end. The punchline is we're actually trying to help you guys make money off of your camper vans. So stick around to the end of the video and I'll explain how all of that works. But at this point, I can't really introduce you to Braxton because we've technically already had Braxton for a while. He's been renting out on GoCamp in our rental fleet, but he's getting a big old renovation the Vominos Vans way. We're putting in lightweight aluminum cabinetry. We're gonna just add so much more function and storage, and this thing is just gonna go from just a camper that kind of gets you where you're needing to go and gets you the bare minimum to being something that's actually really fun, and I'm excited about it. I'm excited to make a lot of them, and I'm excited to show you guys what we have in store. So I'll give you a quick walk around. Braxton is a 2008 Ford Econoline E350 Super Duty XLT, all the things you know. He came to us already built. We've already, started a lot of deconstruction here. But there was a fridge here, we've got like a shoe locker here. These lids open up for some storage, but that cabinet weighs like close to 200 pounds. We're kind of missing a lot of opportunities for storage up here and like running water. And then we've got a bench here that folds down into a nice full-size mattress, the whole length of the entire van. So we're getting that reupholstered right now. We're rebuilding all of this cabinetry with way more storage and functionality, and it's actually going to extend up to the roof. Back here, this whole window will be covered, and we're going to be unveiling this at Tiny Fest in San Francisco on September 10th and 11th. Although, if you're watching this, that may have already happened by now. We'll see. Get your tickets, kids, if you're in San Francisco and it's not too late. We'll see you there. All right, so you guys know me by now. In typical fashion, I've been running around all crazy, so I'm not filming everything from the start of the project. We're gonna kind of jump in a little bit into the beginning. Like I said, we've already started deconstruction. Let me kind of show you what we've got going on, what we've already taken off, and then where we're at right now and where we're going. All right, so I kind of already showed you what we're doing on the inside. We'll kind of get into some more detail on that, but on the outside too, we do have this push bar. That's gonna get powder coated, sandblasted. It's gonna get sandblasted and powder coated black, so it'll be nice and fresh. We've got some fog lights that are gonna get rewired, and we're gonna make some nice new switches. This roof rack here, this black one, this was already on Braxton. Again, we're gonna get that cleaned up. We've got some mounting hardware that's off getting powder coated right now too. That'll be going back on with this solar panel. This is one of our super thin, very flexible and walkable SIGS solar panels. You can see how actually incredibly thin this thing is, and the cool part is for the most part it just mounts with a big old sticker on the back. We've got some aluminum connected just to make it a little easier on this rack, but those are a lot of details that you guys don't care about. So solar panel, roof rack, push bar. We did have some rust up on the roof, so we're taking care of that. Rebuilding. So yeah, we had this whole area was gnarly rusted. where the third brake light sits. So doing a repair on that. We've got some primer up here right now. We are not gonna do all the paint. I just kind of took care of the rust. I'm gonna take this to a body shop to get professionally painted. Here we've got the fridge that came out of it. This is a 12-volt unit. It's an absorption fridge, which is kind of cool. It's completely silent. Not a huge amount of space, but you can definitely fit a bunch of soda, beer, you know, food for the weekend. Perfect for a little weekending. And then right here, this is just a cover that went on the kind of the bottom of the folding bench. I'll show you a photo of what I'm talking about right now. And then super exciting, this is the very first piece that we've cut for this project. This is just a control panel. It's gonna sit, not even really a control panel, it's more just for power, so I guess we'll call it a power panel. We've got some like a cigarette lighter 12-volt thing here. We've got some USBs going in right here. Actually, I can just show you. Haha, look at that. So this guy will go right there. And then this one, I actually really like. This one's got a screen on it. I don't know if you can see, it says voltmeter. So then when that flips up, we've got a nice little LCD screen that'll show the battery voltage. And then we've also got some USB-C and then regular old USB quick charge. So those will go here and here. Obviously we've got an outlet coming from the inverter with the 110. This also has USB-C and USB class 2. Whatever that means. And then one more switch. This guy is gonna go right in that hole, connected to the inverter. And then of course that little white ring, the camera would focus, that'll turn blue when the inverter is on, so you know. We just turned the fan off. Hopefully you can hear a little bit better. But you know, so we got a bunch of power here. This is all going to get mounted right here. On this cover, so it'll kind of be like behind your feet, but between the two people sitting on this bench, kind of like an airport seat, you know, when you've got power kind of like right down below by your caps. Over here on the bench we've got the power and beer. It's after hours, got to make sure that you've got fuel to keep working, but that's not going in the van. That's going in me. Got a charge controller here, DC to DC charger, so we can handle power coming from the alternator going to 280, I think? 280? No, 271. 271 amp hours of custom lithium iron phosphate. You can see the cells right here. Still got to wire up a BMS. And then that'll also be connected to the inverter right here, so we can get that 110 power out of our outlets right here, so something like a laptop or whatever. That is all gonna get fit underneath the seat, underneath the bench, and then like I said, we'll have those power outlets kind of right here down by the passenger's calves, and then we're gonna work on some curtains. Real quick, let me know down in the comments if you think we're nuts for ripping apart a completed camper just to try and update it. I obviously think it's a good idea, but I'm a little crazy sometimes, so let me know what you think. While you're there, make sure to subscribe to the channel and give the video a thumbs up, because you know I'm just gonna ask you at the end anyway. So that's what we've got so far. We're still at the very beginning of the project, so you are gonna get to see everything. Most of it is actually going to get cut out on this big water table right here. This is a CNC plasma machine. We've also got a CNC water jet at our other shop, Makery, just down the road. We're probably going to utilize that a little bit as well. But I'm going to try to be really good about filming the whole process as we go through, just so you guys know. We are on a little bit of a crazy timeline. Like I mentioned, we're unveiling this prototype on September 10th and 11th at Tiny Fest in San Francisco. Today is August 17th, and we don't have anything done yet. So what I'm doing right now, besides installing that little power panel that I just showed you, is actually sitting on my iPad and my computer, designing all of the cut files for everything that we're gonna be cutting off of this table, off of big old sheets of aluminum, like this guy right behind me. 4-foot by 10-foot sheets of aluminum. We're gonna turn those into cabinets. And those cabinets can be up to 40% lighter than traditional wood construction, which is a big part of the benefit, the value that we're really trying to bring our customers. Because of course, as you guys know, any weight in the van ends up costing you money in fuel and in your maintenance and repair costs on things like suspension and driveline, transmission, anything like that. So any weight that we can keep out of your camper vans to save you guys money and make your vans last longer, obviously we're gonna do that. That brings me to the last point of today's video, which I teased at the beginning, which is really the new mission and direction for Vamanos Vans, which goes back to kind of the origin story of it all. After living in my own camper van and realizing how much fun that was and just kind of the opportunity for life experiences that it opened up, I built Blanca, which of course you all are familiar with, and started renting her out. Part of that was to give other people who couldn't afford to buy or build their own camper van the opportunity, but of course it was also for me to, you know, recoup my money to turn this van into an investment. And that went pretty well, so then we started building a small fleet of rentals, and that's kind of how Vamanos Vans was born. I had kind of had a long time goal of getting into real estate. Not sure whether I'd like to, you know, flip or maintain short-term rental properties, long-term rental properties, I don't know. I like building things, I like designing things, I like business and making money, so that's something that I want to get into, and that's a really hard hobby and investment to get into in 2022 as a millennial. So I got into wheel estate because I couldn't afford to get into real estate, and that is the driving mission for Vamanos Vans moving forward. We build custom camper vans for wheel estate investors. Now, what does that even mean? Well, what that means is that yes, we build camper vans, and yes, you can buy a camper van from us, but our relationship doesn't end there. Most camper van builders will build you a van, take your money and say, good luck, have fun with your depreciating asset. I didn't want to do that. That's not why I got into van life, and I know that there's other people who want to do the same thing. And are facing the same struggles that I was financially. The market's hard right now. I live in California. It is insanely inflated, and I'm not loaded. So real estate investors, what is that? How do we do that? How do we make you guys money off of camper vans that we're selling you? It's actually simpler than it thinks, and I've actually already told you how to do it. You rent it out to other people. Of course, you could buy any camper van and you could do this yourself, but we're trying to make it a lot easier, and we're trying to sell an actual investor package to you guys. And included in that investor package is everything that you would need to get started managing your own camper van rental business. Now we're gonna have a second video kind of diving a little bit deeper into this whole process, but I'll give you just kind of the basics. So when you buy a camper van from us, you're actually buying 3 assets. 1, you're buying a camper van. 2, we're going to create a pre-built rental listing for you on a peer-to-peer rental platform, just like Airbnb. So we'll have the photos, the listing description, anything that you need to get started, right? It's just already going to be there. You don't have to do any of it. And then the 3rd asset is actually a masterclass. I'm going to teach you everything that I know and that I've learned from renting my vans out, talking to other people who rent their vans out, and working with the companies who actually manage all these rentals. And I'm going to put that all in a digital library of videos so that you, as a new camper van owner and peer-to-peer rental business owner, what to do, what not to do, how to protect yourself, and really, of course, how to maximize the returns on your new investment. So if you guys think that you want to become a real estate investor, go ahead and hit the link down in the description below, or go to vamanosvans.com and get signed up for our email list, where we're going to be sending out all of the information on the prototype, models that you can buy, pricing, how to get signed up. Oh yeah, we just secured a financing partner too, so you guys can get set up with loans to pay for part of or all of the project if you're lucky enough. But go ahead, hit us up at VamonosVans.com, sign up for our newsletter, follow us on Instagram at VamonosVans, subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment, share it with a friend, do everything because we're a small business and we need your help getting our message out there and helping people. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. Appreciate you, love you, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.